To be part of the challenge, this is the way that you do apply, all right? You open a new live trading account with KOT4 broker, all right? The reason why with this broker, we can trade cryptocurrency with the lowest lot size possible, okay? So you need to open a trading account with this broker KOT4. If you're not sure, reach out into the challenge Telegram. There's a video there, and you can you can watch the video, and the video will take you through on how to open it and how to fund your account. So don't be on a rush. If you have any question, go ahead, use the Telegram channel to put up your questions. Okay. So KOT4 broker is the broker that we'll be using for this challenge because it's easier to trade all the different assets that is available. All right. Now, then what you do next, you found your account with $50 or £50. All right. Because I know that we are international. So then you send a screenshot into then you send like a screenshot of your funded account into the Harmonic Scanner channel, which on the Wealthier World Telegram, Discord, and be ready to start by Monday 22nd. All right. Now, these are the rules. All right. These are the rules. No over leveraging. If you do, on the second strike, you are automatically removed. All right, because that's the purpose of this challenge. All right, to build the right habits when it comes to trading. Okay, now you must send daily at every end of your trading day. You must send a screenshot so we can all see and hold everyone accountable. All right, and no gold trades. I know we love trades. I know we love gold in here. We have the Queen of Gold, Charmaine, Nikki, right? So we are surrounded with queens of gold, all right? So we need really to keep that discipline and do not trade gold on that account until the account reach £200. Now, you're allowed to use the money scanner, okay? And you're allowed to use the Harmonics DCX and any strategy alongside it. But mainly, the strategy that we'll be using mainly is the Harmonic Scanner and the Harmonic DCX, but you can use any other strategy alongside it. And I know many of you have the Elite package, okay? Just make sure that you do follow the rules, all right? Now, the aim of this is to help everyone build confidence into taking trades by themselves by using the Harmonic Scanner, the Harmonic DCX, okay? And to build discipline, also to build consistency, right? And in the last, this group is here to hold everyone accountable, all right, and support. So use the group to to talk, to send your lessons, to interact with everyone. Okay, if you see someone that let's say if you go into the Harmonic Scanner, the DCX or the normal currency ones, and you are looking at a certain trade, and and you just want to have a feedback from someone else, like in the group, just put it out there, and we're gonna all give our opinion about it. I don't think it's good. I would wait for this confirmation, so you can talk in the group and ask your questions and interact. Okay, because you will not be by yourself. So these are the rules, and this is how you apply. So make sure that you don't forget to send, for example, so these are some example of some people that have already applied. Make sure that you do send a screenshot of your account funded. All right, guys. So this is the challenge. Okay. And now I'm gonna go through the money scanner and through how we're going to do this. It's the same strategy for the DCX. All right, guys. So make sure that you do send your proof to this group here. I'm taking notes. I'm noting everything down. The name of each individual that does send the screenshot. All right. And at the end of so once everyone applies, this group will be made private. So only those inside it will be able to see the group. All right. So make sure that you do apply so you don't stay out. Okay. And make sure when you apply, guys, that your name is followed by your IM ID. Okay. If your name doesn't have your IM ID in front of it, okay, that's a not valid application. I'll probably message you to let you know if you don't have your IM name in front of it, and so you can make sure that you do put your IM ID number next to your name. Okay. If you don't have the harmonic scanner, okay, that's the thing, because the idea here is for you to use harmonic DCX and the harmonic scanner and any other strategy. Um, if you Because I know some of you trade HFX. Okay, HFX has a different software, a different rules when it comes to, let's say, risk management. But I would say, if you have any other products, let's say steady or any of those, yeah, yeah. So go ahead and apply if you have any of the other products, because you want to be able to basically to be able to be trading yourself. Okay, because no one will be sending you any trade ideas or anything. So you need one of the products um, to be able to be trading on the daily basis. So if you have DeLorean, cool, fantastic. So you need to have one of the products, but specifically more Harmonics and Harmonics DCS. But if you have any other strategy, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. All right. Now let's go through the strategy. All right. If this is clear, drop a number one so I know that this is clear. Everyone knows what to do to apply. And the broker that we're using, guys, remember, is a KOT full broker. Okay. If you come into the Harmonic Scanner group, watch this video here. If you haven't opened an account with them yet, make sure that you do register with them and complete um, everything that they do ask you. All right. Now, let's go through the strategy that we'll be using to do this. It's all about probability and it's all about risk management. All right. Because when you step in this market, you need to always make sure, okay, so you need to always make sure that whatever trade that you taking, okay, whatever trade that you are taking, you you want to make sure that it's a good investment. All right. And that comes to risk to reward. All right. I know the Nikki on the previous calls, I know Nick is always talking about the risk to reward, right? Because it's vitally important. It comes to When it comes to investment, to risk to reward. If I put this much, how much can I make and how much can I lose? Right? And the way I see it, I always want to have the best value for my money. Right? I don't want to enter trade, okay, that if I lose, I'll lose a lot. If I win, I'll win small. All right. In my opinion, that's not a good risk to reward and that's not a good investment. Okay. So I've sent a trade earlier into the group. Okay. On the first trade, we took a lesson. Okay. 10 pips. All right. We took a lesson of 10 pips. And this is the beauty of the risk to reward. Right. We took a lesson of 10 pips. What that allowed us to do is to get back into that trade again. All right. Get back into that trade again. And now we up, which means that that loss, if you're still on the trade, or if you did close the trade when I sent the message and the trade was 15 pips up, you just basically broke even, right? But if you're still on the trade, okay, you basically if you closed like the trade, you didn't lose. Let's say how many pips is the trade up right now, okay? So it went up to 21 pips up, okay? So that would mean that we lost about 10 pips to make 20 pips. So are we still in profit or are we still in loss? If you're still on the trade, all right? Would you still on a profit or loss? So on the first one, you lost 10 pips. On the second one, you're making 20 pips. Are you in profit or a loss? Okay, there you go. You're in profit. And that's because whenever like you place in a trade, you're risking the minimum, you're risking less to make more. What that will allow you, if you lose a trade, now you can go to a next trade. If you win that trade basically can cover the loss or make you break even. Okay. Now let me show you guys one example. So if you say, for example, so this is the risk to reward tool. Okay. So this is what we want to look for. Let me change the background color, make it, is it, yeah, cool. And the risk, let me just make it stronger. Okay. So this is one of the tools that we'll be using to help us see our risk and our reward. All right. Let me get the shot box here. So Debbie, it will be a combination of both, okay? But most of them will be copy and paste. But with the scanner, you come here yourself and use what you learn, because the idea is for you to do this yourself, okay? Now, let's say on one trade, okay, we take a trade, we're risking, let's say we're risking 10 pips to make 10 pips, okay? Risking 10 to make 10, all right? And let's look at this one. All right. Let's say this one, like we're risking 30 to make, let's say 10. All right. Let's say this one. All right. We're risking, let's say 10. Okay. Let me this to make 30. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys this. Okay. As a traders, which one, okay, which one would you not go for? The first one, second one, or the third one? Which one would you not go for? Just so I see if you guys understand the importance of risk to reward. Okay. The first one, second one, or the third one? Which one would you not go for? Some people are saying the first, second. So you wouldn't go for, some people are saying the first and the second. Some are saying I wouldn't go for the number one. I wouldn't go for the first and the second. Okay. Fantastic. Now, this will come to some people preference. All right. But in our challenge, okay, what we don't want to go for is the second one. Okay. In our challenge, we will not go for this type of trades, that the risk is greater than the reward. Okay. The risk is greater than the reward. What you want to go for, okay, what we're going to be going for is at least 1-to-1. We're risking the same to make the same. Okay. If we lose, let's say £10. If we win, we make £10. Fine. All right. Now, the other scenario is this one here. We're either going to go for the number one or for the number three. Number two, on this challenge, we will not be going through this risk. Okay. We will not be going through this risk. One of the reasons is we have a small amount. And one of the reasons is we want to have the smallest risk as possible so we can always adapt, okay? Always adapt and get into another trade and cover that loss and still come out in profit. So with this one, okay, with the number three, with the second one, if we lose 5 trades back to back and we win 5 trades back to back, okay, would you still on a loss or would you be up? So the number two, right? Remember, your risk is greater than your reward. Let's say that you lose 5 trades on a day back to back, and on the same day you win 5 trades back to back. would you at the end of the day, would you be in profit or on a loss? Let me know what you think. There you go. On a loss. Because every time that you lost, okay, and every time that you did win, because you lost more, okay, because every time that you lost a lot, and every time that you won, you lost like you win small, okay. But now with this one, okay, the number one, if you lose 5 trades back to back and you win 5 trades back to back, you broke even, okay. You broke even. That's fine. With the third one, okay, with the third one, you can lose 5 trades, let's say 5 trades back to back. But if you win one trade will put you in profit, okay? One trade will make you break even and you're still in profit. Do you guys see the importance of risk to reward? Does it make sense? Because every time that you lost more, okay? Can you guys see the importance of the risk to reward? So it's very important. So for this challenge, we always want to make sure that we go for a 1-to-1, okay? Or at least to a 1-to-3, a 1-to-4, and so, but never the middle one. Going to into the scanner, all right? Because we're going to be using the Harmonic Scanner, and Harmonics is a strategy, all right? Is a strategy. It's a strategy that does already everything for you, okay? What this strategy is doing is showing you, okay, is showing you important levels of the market where the price most likely will go to, and most likely will go to and reverse. So the scanner already marked up the chart for you. All right. So all you have to do is go through, okay, is go through some confirmations. All right. You want to go through some confirmations. And if you are a beginner, you really want to pay attention to this part. And I will show you guys an educator. I'll actually give you guys homework. So everyone that wants to make part of the challenge or not, this is, I think this is what you should do to progress in terms of you coming yourself into the scanner and really take the trades. Okay. Because like the educator says, the scanner is giving you signals all throughout the day. So you don't need to wait for any trade idea to come through from Tosin, from Lisa, from me, from Jade, right? From Tara, because you have the scanner here for you. All right. You have the scanner here for you. You have the ambassadors here for you. So you want to come and use the scanner to become more independent, and you yourself at any time of the day, you come and find trades for yourself, because the scanner is giving you trade signals 24/7. All right. More than 200 plus a week. That's crazy. Okay. Now, let me just go just through the basic confirmations, okay? And I'll give you guys homework to go and do, all right? Because on your own time, you need to take at least 1 hour and go through some studies into your platform, all right? Now, let's look at this one, all right? Now let me let me just look at a fresh example. Any. Let me see something fantastic. Okay, let's look at this one. So the confirmation number one, right? Okay, and every educator that does a scanner will tell you. All right, like I said, all these lines that you are seeing here, stop loss, entry, TP1, TP2, TP3, those are strong points, okay, of the market. So the scanner has already identified those areas for you, because you normally, like, you would have to find support and resistance, this yourself and everything, but the scanner already has done that for you. And what the scanner is doing is showing you where those area is, and you yourself, by looking at them, you can get like you can get used to it, and you yourself when you open your own trading view, because now you got used to seeing the scanner doing it, you kind of know what a support and resistance looks like, okay, what a trend line looks like, and things like this. So do not sleep on the scanner, okay. So the first confirmation that we always want to do, okay, and I'll just go over it briefly because I'll show you guys the sessions that you guys should go and watch, okay. We need to, so for example, in this case, right, the scanner is giving us a buy, okay, euro AUD on the 1 hour chart on FX Choice Broker. The scanner is telling us, okay, this is a buy trade, okay, this is a buy trade. So the first thing that you want to do, okay, guys, I'm a product of the product, so I'm always trying to improve myself. So when I see an educator that is way let's say far, okay, way far from where I want to be, I follow them, okay, because they've been doing it longer and they went through the process and they know what they're doing, okay. Now the scan is giving us a buy. What we want to see is what is the trend, okay. So we want to know what is the trend, okay. So we want to know what is the trend, and this is the way that we're going to be using the confirmation that we'll be using for our trades on the daily basis, okay. So what is the trend? Let me change the color of it, black, and make it a little bit bigger. No, that's smaller. Cool. Okay. What is the trend? All right. If you know, follow the trend. The trend is your friend, right? So we can see. So this is on the 1 hour time frame. You found the trend. Fantastic. You want to see where the scanner is telling you to enter. Okay. So this is for my beginners, people that just joined recently and don't know about nothing about the scanner. All right. So where the letter D is, okay, or where the green line is, that's your entry. Okay, the scanner is telling you to enter. And like I said, these lines here are strong points in the market. So the scanner already done that for you. So what you want to do when you come into the scanner, you want to see the price around the entry area. Okay, you want to see the price around the entry area. So to find the trend, I wouldn't even use that as a confirmation because it's just standard. You always follow the trend. Okay. So to take a trade on the scanner, step number one, you find the entry. Okay. You find the entry. Okay. And you can find the entry by looking at where the letter D is. All right. Where the letter D is. Just look at it. Or where it simply says entry. All right. Which will be the green line here. Entry. Okay. Now, the reason why you need to find where the entry is for direction. Okay. To know if this is a buy or sell. So if the entry is at the bottom and all the TPs are above, okay, then you know this is what this would be, a buy or sell. Let me know but just for my beginners, okay? Just for my beginners. So Tosin, Lisa, and all the experienced one, I don't want to see your name on the chat box, okay? So just for my beginners, let me know, would this be a buy or sell? All right, a buy, okay? Amina, what are you doing? So a buy, all right? So the entry is here at the bottom. So if you're buying, like you're expecting the price to go up, all right? Fantastic. So this is a buy. If it was a sell, where would the entry be? At the bottom or at the top? If it was a sell, where would the entry be? At the top, right? let me show you guys an example of a sell. Uh, Here, right? You can see the letter D is up here, and the entry line is the green line is up here also, right? So the scanner is telling you to sell. So that's the first thing. You want to know if the scanner is telling you to buy or sell, right? To find that out, you just look at where the entry is. So in this case, we know this is a buy, all right? So the second one, we want to see, okay? We want to see where the price is right now, currently, okay? Where is the price currently? Right now, where is the price? And the last candle or the last bar or the last stick, okay? Whatever you want to call it is the same thing. So, but the last candle is telling you the price. So the last candle to the right is showing you this is where the price is right now. So what color is the last candle? Is it blue or red? For my beginners, is it blue or red? Is it a blue candle or red candle? Blue. Okay, fantastic. So the last candle is a blue candle, which is this one here. Everything to the left, okay, it's not moving. All right. So you know this is the last candle. This is where the price is right now at at 153,755. Okay. So the last candle. If the buyers are in control, the candle will be blue. If the sellers are in control, the candles will be red. So that's what the candles are doing. They're showing you visually what's happening behind the scenes, buyers and sellers. All right, red sellers, blue buyers. So we know where the price is down here. Now we need to know where the TP1 is. Can you see where it says TP hashtag 1? TP hashtag 1. All right. This process is very important. Once you get used to it, just by opening the scanner, you already see all of this. Okay. So TP hashtag 1. Okay. Where to take your first take profit point is here. All right. So number 1, find the entry by looking at where the letter D is or where it simply says entry. By doing that, you know if it's a buy or sell. Number 2, locate the price, where the price is currently. All right. And number 3, find the TP1. All right. Now, let me get rid of this line here. Okay. I've got sessions recorded on my YouTube. I'll send the link anyway, so you guys can go and watch the in more details the trainings that I do have. So now, the fourth one, you basically ask yourself, okay, is the price currently close to already touching TP hashtag 1? If yes, you need to watch out and be careful, okay? It's not safe to enter. If no, it's way safer to enter the trade, okay? The reason why, like I said, the scanner, okay, already identify strong key points in the market, okay? Basically, the scanner is telling you these are reversal points where the price might go to and reverse, all right? So you want to avoid entering a trade when the price is already close to TP, okay? Close to TP or TP1 or TP2, but TP1 is your first preference, right? That's the first TP that you would be going for, all right? So you want to avoid entering in those areas. The reason why, like I said, those are strong reversal price areas where the price went multiple times in the past and it did reverse. And I'll show you guys an example of this, right? Now, would you enter trade? I always ask this, but I think it's very important to, to mention. Would you enter a trade, okay, if you know that the price is close to already, or the price is touching a point, okay, where it's most likely to reverse would you enter that trade? For example, the scanner is giving you a buy, but the price is already close to TP1, already touching it. Would you enter a trade on that instance? Would you enter if you know that the price is most likely to reverse, to go against you? Let me know. Okay. No. Right. So it's all about probabilities. Okay. Probabilities and risk to reward, guys. All right. Now there is ways with time you learn how to maneuver in these areas. But guys, yes, there you go, ego. All right. There's ways that you can go around it, but of course you want to learn of those ways, and with time you learn it. All right. But keep it short and simple. All right. Keep it short and simple. There's more trades. All right. No FOMO here. Fear of missing out. There's more trades. Now, let me show you guys an example of this happening. But before we do that, what you want to see, you want to find, let me get rid of this here. You want to, when you come into the scanner, all right, you want to find the price as close as possible to the entry area, okay? As close as possible to the entry area and as far as possible from TP1. So if you do take the trade, you can at least catch the move to TP1. All right. So let's say, for example, let's say I enter the trade down here. Okay. And the price went all the way to TP1. Let me get rid of this one. Second. Let's say I enter the trade down here, right? And the price went all the way to TP1. Even if the price starts to reverse, I still have time to come out of that trade or move my stop loss to break even. But if you enter your trade, okay, close to TP, all right, let's say you enter the trade right where the TP is, right, and the price start reversing, you are instantly in drawdown. So you don't have time to protect yourself to at least come out in profit. Okay, does it make sense? So you want to give yourself that room, that possibility of at least, okay, the price reached that point, okay, it's reversing. Let me risk free my trade, or just take my partials, or just be happy and take my profit. But if you enter in an area where the price is most likely to reverse, you basically don't have that time to maneuver. You either come on a loss, or you sit there waiting for the trade to go into your direction. Okay, and you don't want to stay a whole day holding your phone, right? So probability, guys, and so let me show you guys examples of this. Okay, let me show you guys example of this. Can be any of the TPs, but TP1 is the first reference, right? Look what happened when the price came to TP2. What's happening? Is it going past, or is just staying there? Okay, the price is struggling to go past it. Okay, let me give you guys another example. uh let's see, let's go into the 15 minutes. So this is the trade that some of us still in. um Let me use another example. We can see that the price here, first it came to TP1, then it stayed there a little bit. All right, let's it stayed there a little bit, then it went to TP2, then just played around TP2. So these are strong key levels. So those are the areas that if you can, those are the areas that you want to exit at and not enter. Like I said, with time, you learn how um, to use those areas in your favor. All right. Let me see another example. So we can see here the price came to TP1, okay, the first time, and it reversed, and it's just playing around it. Okay, and you're just playing around it. Then you would be waiting for the price then to move away from it, and at least close your trade, because you don't want to stay, let's say, too long on it. Okay, can you guys see why it's important to um avoid entering a trade once the trade is reaching the TP1. So you want to enter as far away as possible, okay, from TP1, and as closest as possible to the entry area. All right, guys. Let me move this here. Does it make sense? Fantastic. Now let me show you guys, because I think the best way is to for you guys to go and watch these sessions. Okay, it will really open your minds. All right, and this is the same thing for the Harmonic DCX. It's the same strategy applied to cryptocurrency. All right, so Harmonics is a strategy. All right, so it's the same thing, and we're gonna be using both of the things to take our trades. Now let me show you guys some educators that you can go and watch, but I'll give you guys a specific one. All right, a specific educator to go and watch. Okay, so if you come into your Go Live, all right, if you come into your Go Live and if you come into FRX, okay, come click. If you click FRX, then the Go Live will open here. All right. No, it is on here. You go to FRX. Let it just load a second. So you click FRX, and it will show you the educators. Okay. So on the FRX, all of these educators, anyone can watch. So you don't need any product, I believe, for some of them. All right. So the educator that you want to watch, okay. So we have Manikinones. All right. Manikinones is one of the educators that you can watch. Okay. It's actually the one that it's actually the one that does the basic videos that you do watch when you join the platform for the first time. All right. So Manikinones, 100%. This is one of the educators that you can watch in terms of understanding the harmonic scanner. Okay. Under its favorite sessions, it has everything that you do need from advanced, intermediate, and beginner. All right. So Manikinones is an educator that you can watch. All right. Now there's a specific one that I want you guys to watch because it really explains you guys the psychology and the importance of the scanner and what it's doing for you. And that's Doc Spills. All right. Doc Spills. If you click on him, a session will open. All right. He only joined the Go Live session not long ago. Okay. So what you want to do, guys, go through these sessions, especially the first and the second one. It will open you guys, it will open your mind in terms of what you guys are missing out if you don't use the scanner, because the scanner is basically showing you how to identify those key levels and take trades. Okay, so this is the homework for everyone that that is here on the Wealthier World family. Go ahead and watch Doc Spills, especially the first and the second session, because it really gives you guys tips and understanding of to use the scanner on the simplest way and what the scanner does for you. And and in my sessions, we're gonna be going over these things. All right. So we're gonna be practicing these things and going over these things. And for the challenge, this is the this is this is the strategy that we'll be using to be able to capitalize and do the most and use the scanner the most. All right, guys. Now, if you have any question, guys, we have extra 5 minutes that we can go over some questions if you don't understand something about the challenge or about the scanner. Okay, so go ahead and shoot your questions right now before we go. So so in terms of DCX, okay, is the same strategy. Remember, guys, harmonics, okay, is a strategy. Okay, harmonics is a strategy. So the same scan, okay, the same scan for the harmonic scanner and for the harmonics DCX is the same thing. It's the same strategy applied, but just applied to cryptocurrency. Okay, it's the same thing. So it's the same strategy that we'll be using. All right. So stay post. Yeah. So same principle. Thank you, Auntie Anne. So before our challenge starts, I'm gonna go through the DCX, and it's the same thing. Okay. And good question, Eagle. Is Harmonic Scanner always a market execution? Not always. Okay. It depends of what you're seeing right there. Okay. If it's good to execute, then yeah, you go ahead and do a market execution. Okay. If you're not, you might just put a pending order. All right. So I would say the best time to go into the scanner is let's say from 8 a.m. onwards. That's when most of the currency pairs will be fresh. Okay, UK time, 8 a.m. UK time onwards. Most of the time, like the currency pairs will be fresh and things like that in trades to take. Now that will vary in terms of about what trading session that you like to trade on. New York, London, okay, Sydney, Tokyo. All right. So from 8 a.m. onwards, okay, like those are the times that I see that most of the currency pairs are fresh. They might not be moving that much, but they're still fresh, so you can still be looking at least at those trades. All right. Take care and have a blessed week, and go and study. Make sure that you do study. Okay. Take care, guys, and God bless.